Hello.
Hello.
Hello, my friend.
What is going on?
I've just been playing Street Fighter all morning.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, boy. Now that Arcade Edition's out. Yeah. Dude, Arcade Edition's so fun.
Alright, well, I'm just letting you know that I'm streaming, just in case.
Alright, well, send me a link and I'll tweet it out to my 10 followers who aren't the Genesis.
Yeah, everyone
send me a link and I'll tweet it out. Yeah, no kidding. 10 followers who aren't the Genesis. Alrighty. Yeah, no kidding. I have a cat in my lap right now.
Alright. So,
okay, so what set do you want to do?
It's up to you, honestly. I know that you're on the grind and you're trying to improve as a player.
So. I mean, yes. As are you, right?
Yes,
I mean, like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to.
I'm trying to be more humble than anything else to help you out.
Oh no! Don't sweat that. Ultimately, the reason you do something like set review is, you know, skill a lot of the time will just come with better understanding, you know?
Yeah, of the game.
The more you understand the situations and the more familiar you become with them, a lot of the time the growth comes naturally after that.
Yeah.
So I don't really have a huge preference on what sets we watch. I mean, I'd prefer some Project M sets.
Yeah,
as opposed to, like...
I definitely know that is probably the, I don't know, the main intent of this is strictly Project M.
Is it PM Central? Well, here, do you want to do like an IEB set, or do you want to do something from We Tech Those?
Let's start off with IAB. See what we're... Because that's the competition, basically, for now. On top of... we can later on branch into We Tech Those, just because that's kind of like a gold mine, because that... We Tech Those 3 was kind of like what Lunchables said, it was the Olympus 2, if you will, so...
Right. I'm trying to find the frickin'... Oh, because they're not in the playlist right now, are they? Okay. Well, what did we have this past week? I did not go to IAB this past week. It was my birthday.
Go to IAB as well. I was on a 27-hour road trip from Pennsylvania to
Right.
Texas with Mythic and Bird.
Right, because you guys got super fucked.
Yeah, we.
Oh man.
No bueno.
Well, you know what I would like to watch actually? Arsenals versus Studebaker from last week.
Oh, I got you.
Because you know what? That is a matchup I'd like to get better at, because I hate losing to Studebaker.
Yeah.
I love Stud. I mean, obviously, right? We're teammates. We're all teammates, and he is like my static teammate in doubles. But oh boy, I hate losing to Luigi.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I hate losing to anybody, so.
Rex, Apathy, Birdman, Dekus, and I are all going to start. We've been practicing doubles in Denton for the past, like, month or so.
Good.
I know Rex and Apathy are now consistent duo partners.
Mm-hmm. And Dekus is just a god at teams.
And then, yeah, Dekus and Jake are trying to get better, so Jay's helping me.
All right.
Well,
here, do you want to like share screen while we do it, or how do you want to do this?
Yeah, isn't there a website for this? I would assume.
It's like Rabbit or something. It's like Rabbit share screen.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's rab.it. Let me, here, I gotcha. I'll set it up.
Sounds sick.
Oh, what? Why do I need to make an account? I don't want to do that.
You don't have to. I'm quite sure. Me and my girlfriend used to use this website a lot. So.
Yeah, me too. And I just clicked the link and it made me.
No, why not log in with Facebook? Why?
Yeah, I'll just do that. I let too many things log into my Facebook.
Yeah, I do too. It's so easy, to be completely honest with you, but it's incredibly surprising how much Facebook is like a nexus of like your identity, because you're letting so many things just encapsulate it or like revolve around it.
Right. I'm trying to not have my full name just in my username.
Oh yeah.
So I just like chose a random username called BipperFda, because I typed in Bip. Well, I typed in Bip as the username, and then that was taken. So I tried Bipper, but that was also taken. So I tried, and then I just spammed like a few keys, and then it was.
Yeah.
And then it worked.
Okay. Let's go.
God, I hate this thing. How do I?
All right, I'm gonna start one.
No, wait. Okay. I'm starting one. Start a featured room. I don't want a featured room. I'm just trying to. What is this? Why is this so hard?
I could not tell you, Coach.
I just want a YouTube video. Popular websites. Oh my god, does it not do YouTube?
It has to. It has to.
I'm literally not. Popular websites are Netflix, Google, Twitch, Crunchyroll, Spotify, Facebook. There's literally no YouTube on this.
Well, it is a browser emulator, so you can just go to YouTube if you wanted to.
But there's no, I can't like, it's not, oh my god, I hate this. Can't we just share, you know what? Hold on. Guess what, buddy?
What?
I don't want Discord Nitro. I mean, I do want it, but I cannot. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm sharing my screen with you. Can you see it? On Discord.
On Discord? Alright, hold on. Yeah. Is this how
it's sadly 30 frames a second.
Oh, baby.
But we should be, we're going to be slowing down a lot, so hopefully it won't matter.
Alright. Sounds good.
Alright.
Oh, before we start playing it,
okay,
we have to ask some questions. Because...
Well, here, let me just get into the start. What are questions? What are the questions we got to ask?
When it comes to VOD review to begin with, you have to look for something specifically, or you're most likely going to blatantly watch the video and not get the information you're requiring. So, what are the goals that we're looking for when it comes to because you said that you want to study specifically this set against Studebaker because you're tired of losing to Studebaker.
Right, exactly.
So
I'm actually pretty sure that Studebaker wins this set, but that said, Justin's a better fox than me, so I'd like to see how he approaches it.
All right. Are we trying to break down habits?
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. When you have a VOD, and you're right, that is, it's very difficult to like find things, like just like kind of wing it and just find things that you're looking for. That said, though, there's a lot of information here, right? And we do want to get as much of it as we can. Generally, you can kind of reverse engineer a lot of situations, and that's a good way to start.
Yeah.
If somebody gets a good conversion off, then you start asking yourself, okay, what position were they in to get that conversion? Why were they in that position to get the conversion? Yeah. What position were they in before they were in that position? Like, if someone got edge guarded, okay, why were they off stage? Why did they screw, what mistake did they make to get off stage? But also, were they positioned properly in the first place? If so, in that situation, how should they have been positioned instead? A lot of it, at least this is how I did it back when I was I used to do some of the best improvement I've ever had was when I literally just studied VODs for 2 hours a day, every day.
Yeah.
And that's what I would do is I'd take a Lethen Armada set or something, and I would just look at every single situation 4 different times each just to get everything you could. That said, some good questions to ask during this, I would say, well, first, how does Fox space himself against Luigi?
Yeah.
Because it's got to be kind of close, but it's important to note that Fox's hitboxes are worse than Luigi's. Luigi's up smash will beat Fox's nair. Luigi's down B will beat Fox's nair. Luigi's forward tilt will beat Fox's nair. Luigi's up tilt will beat Fox's nair. Luigi's very tricky. And Luigi's also faster than Fox, or at least the initial wave dash. Luigi's initial wave dash speed is faster than Fox's dash speed. So it's very tricky to space yourself in the matchup, and I think a very common issue, that one that I had the most of, was that you'd space yourself too far to try and whiff punish the wave dash forward, F tilt, or whatever.
Yeah.
But we're going to see how Justin spaces himself, because when their threat range is longer than yours and they have better normals than you, the only real thing Fox has in the matchup is his full hop, because Luigi can't contest him very much in the air. And past that, Fox, once Luigi chooses an option, he is stuck in that option. Luigi is much more committal than Fox is in general. So realistically, I think what we're going to want to see is if Justin spaces himself closely, how often does he stuff Stude's wave dash?
Yeah.
I think that is actually a huge thing, because that wave dash is really fast in the very beginning, but it's also really bad in the very beginning because you can't do anything for 13 frames, and then you have to start up on whatever attacks you're doing.
Yeah.
So that's your prime time to strike as Fox, right as they wave dash. But obviously, Luigi up close has very safe aerials on shield, and so Luigi's
down air, falling there.
Or you're even double back air out of shield, double fair or fair nair, basically any aerial and then fair or then nair out of shield. And then those attacks can be combo starters or kill moves against Fox as well. So it's we're going to have to see where Justin chooses to be aggressive, where he spaces himself in neutral, when he chooses to be aggressive versus defensive, when Stude chooses to be aggressive versus defensive. And then, honestly, past that, I think those are good general questions to ask. And then after that would just be situation analysis and okay, well, as they come, how do they deal with platforms? How do they deal with being on the ledge? How do they deal with being at combos? How do they DI? What, mix-ups do they have? But in general, in any single VOD or matchup that you're trying to learn about, I think the first questions you ask are, how are they spacing themselves? When are they choosing to be aggressive versus defensive?
Yeah.
All right, with that, I'm going to go ahead and start it up.
Sick.
I imagine they're going to start on, like, Stadium.
It wouldn't surprise me. Battlefield or Stadium, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I think Stadium's better for Luigi. So I imagine Stewed, because top platforms are bad.
Yeah. Arsenals isn't really the type of fox to play the chase game. Or the... He's patient, but he's not as patient as you. He's not really one to camp platforms, usually go to the top, and then have Studebaker commit on the top jump.
Right. So, all right. So that, just the beginning of this was like a pretty huge scramble, right? I went too far. Check this out. I'm about to like, oh, that's the wrong one. I'm about to frickin' bada bing. No, this is so useful.
Yeah,
I promise you.
I almost do it all the time. I'm not the...
So they're kind of just posturing. The late back air just happens to hit because Stewed... in fact, actually, so getting damage on Luigi is obviously very hard because Luigi is very floaty and can break out of a lot of Fox's combos. That said, though, there's a lot of... Luigi can take a lot of, like, little pieces of damage just here and there, and I think this is actually a good example of that. Justin does the full hop back, and then the double jump, and Stewed... after he does the full hop, I think Stewed already called that he was going to go for the double jump, and Stewed wave dashes in for an up smash. But the thing is that Justin drifted far enough that, like, you can see my mouse, right?
Yeah.
Good. So, like, Justin drifted far enough from, like, right here where he was, which is where Stewed aimed, where his back air is just going to, like, hit Luigi in the nose as he brings forward. And then Justin's, like, he's going to take space, but that run-in nair, shine nair is a very safe option. That realistically, that says, like, that's only going to hit if Luigi's, like, a fool, right? If Luigi, like, just lets him, just stays still. And if he drifted forward with that nair, he would have gotten hit by the down smash. And honestly, in 16% isn't a lot, but you really do need that against Luigi. Just like, that's the kind of neutral I think that Justin's going to want to play throughout the set, or that's how he's going to be playing. Yeah. Just a lot of full hops, just a lot of, like, falling back airs to try and just, like, stuff Stewed barely.
Ooh, very risky.
Well, for who?
Well, okay, so a lot of the time when it comes to, with the rules that were applied earlier, just, like, generally that up tilt, going for the clank, because a lot of the time Luigi's neutral options, what we see is, like, burst movement, up tilt, up smash, down smash,
right?
Anything like that. I don't know if I would consider them high priority. I don't know. I feel like it's incredibly...
They're very good. They're very good. They beat a lot of hitboxes.
Yeah. I feel like anything like drift back aerials would be better than turn or like pivot up tilt in the middle to hold center stage.
So I think that's true sometimes. But the thing is that let's look at the spacing. I'm not trying to say that like an aerial wouldn't have been good here, but, like, look at how Justin's spacing himself leading up to this point as well. So, like, he gets the shine. He definitely wanted Luigi on the ledge with that shine, but okay, whatever. He gets the shine. He stays, like, around this distance, dashes in just a little bit, and Stewed backs off a little bit. Justin, that distance from, like, Luigi being right here to Justin being right here, that's aggressive posturing for Fox. Yeah. That is just a little bit outside Fox's threat range, but because Luigi's wave dash has such a long startup, Luigi can't, like... Again, his wave dash, like, does buy Fox a little bit more time if Luigi were to, like, wave dash in. Luigi can't just, like, instantly respond with, like, his wave dash options. Or at least that's how I interpreted it. I think that was, like, actually pretty... It's safe aggression, right? That's just, like, Arsenal's playing good neutral and, like, trying to take stage. and where he was in relation to Luigi when he did that. So like they're right here, right? This is like the distance for wave dash in up smash.
Yeah.
Right? Would a back air have beaten his up smash? I don't know. That's actually, it depends on the position of it, because up smash does beat back air.
Yeah.
But if Arsenal's kicks him in the nose like he did earlier, then, you know, back air will win. But here's the thing. If Luigi wave dashes in and down smashes, then that back air is going to land right about here. And I think that like that'll hit from right there. Oh yeah, wave dash in, down smash. If he down smashes once he gets right here, that'll kill a full hop back air right now.
Yeah.
Where an up tilt may clank. It can definitely mean, obviously, Stu can like dash to the right now. He can dash back, which will like halt his momentum, and then he can punish whatever Arsenal's does. But it's important to note that up tilt will also beat down smash in this situation, or it will clank with down smash. This is very safe from Justin, because it beats Luigi's grounded approaches almost entirely. But it's difficult to time, because if Luigi chooses to F tilt right here instead of F smash, then the timing is going to be very different, right?
What were their options after this frame neutral exchange?
I don't know, actually. I paused it. So yeah, and so after that, Stu, and that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Like Stu doesn't have time. I mean, he might have had time to short hop Nair. But I don't think he had time to do anything else.
His character also doesn't have like general frame data to beat out things like immediate shine after a frame neutral exchange, especially when posturing against spacies.
Yes. So. You're right. But I don't think that because you'd have to jump cancel a shine.
Yeah.
You'd have to jump cancel that shine, which, don't get me wrong, is good, but Luigi definitely does have time to shield. Yeah. So I think after that position, like either grab or nair, which is what he does, is good, because he's kind of hoping that that Stu presses a button. But there's the first and here's the first that was a huge reach in aggression.
Yeah.
They do the frame neutral exchange. Stu rolls away, or he gets shined away. And I guess he nared because right here, he's at his threat range.
Yeah.
But I also think that that's even against a good player, it's, against any characters, you don't, if you're right here and you're barely in your threat range and you just undershoot, or barely, his nair reaches right here by Luigi's foot, that's that's asking to get grabbed or hit out of it. Which is what happens.
I think
I do think that if Stu'd, I do think also though that Stu'd could have definitely, because he goes for the dash dance, but then he shields, and I think Stu'd was expecting Justin to be way more aggressive.
Yeah, he expected the overshoot actually. I think.
Yeah, which is I mean, good for Stu'd, that covers the overshoot.
Yeah.
So.
Because I feel like that's just a general option, especially since he's been playing Fury for the past 3-4 weeks. Who is one of the best overshooting foxes I've seen.
Oh, absolutely. No, Fury's nuts.
Yeah.
The rest of this I think is okay, I think that was super reaching from Justin.
Yeah.
And but look, I think that this is the biggest issue with the Luigi matchup for foxes. Justin knew that would trade, but he went for it anyway. Luigi's in a bad spot right now, right?
Yeah.
And he doesn't even get out of tumble. But Justin doesn't really do anything. And it's scary because obviously Luigi can still hit you right now, right?
He can possibly nair or reactionary nair.
But I think what's important to note, and this is where I think we can learn from just watching this situation, is that Justin can roar back air right now, or even shoot his laser, or crouch at the bottom and down tilt. I think that's what I would like to do in this situation, is try to get that down tilt, pop him back up again, because then you don't have to leave the ground at all, or take ledge. And it's very, because take ledge and then rising back air, right? Because even if Stu drifts forward, if you take ledge and rising back air, or rising up air, I think that Luigi's gonna take too long to hit the ground, because look how much time Arsenal's has. Oh my god, dash attack traded. What a world. So look, Justin, dash forward, and then see, I think if he took the ledge there, because Stu'd already committed, you just gotta like react to where they're fading, because Luigi's fade is so slow. And if I think he takes ledge, I think that's looking like...
Was his double jump taken during that up air trade?
No, he nared. Yeah, no, he just nared. There's
I think
no
he
double jump.
Expecting Stu'd to immediately jump for an option. Like double jump fair or something like that.
Even so, even if he double jumps, it's like, so look, so Stu'd, Justin is actionable now, and he starts dashing right here. Like, Stu'd could right now start fading in. Yeah. Right? But from right here, like if Justin didn't crouch, or even if he did crouch really, just like, you know, turn around and wave dash to ledge, he definitely, it's tight, don't get me wrong, it's not like, it's definitely something that not a lot of foxes practice, but I do, and we should practice this. Despite how many times I screw it up on stream. But like you can shine turn around here, you can like wave, you know, turn around, wave dash down. Yeah. But like, even if, what's the double jump going to mean for Stu'd here?
Well, so if he double jumps or go down slightly lower.
Like right here?
Oh, slightly further in the video, yeah. Just a few more frames. So falling right there. So what he possibly could do as Luigi is double jump Wavelands back to center stage. If he wanted, clip towards ledge, or go for double jump rising aerial, which his backing and positioning covers all of those. Because he can immediately react to the waveland towards center stage. He can react to the rising aerial, or if he grabs ledge, then he gets stage. Either way, it's at an early percent where he's not risking anything at that point, and is able to capitalize based off his positioning, because Luigi not the best with his ledge options. So being able to...
Luigi's ledge options aren't terrible. Well, he has like a pretty good invincible ledge dash.
Like, this is in comparison to like some of the best characters, but yeah, I mean...
Okay, so no, that's fair. I mean, I think that your point makes a lot of sense, that like this covers if Luigi tries to go back to stage. That said, I mean, this is like one of those, I do think that like both answers are fine thinking about it, but I personally, because right now, I think Justin could be at this ledge right now.
Yeah.
Like in this very frame, I think Justin, if he just did the shine turnaround instead of like crouching and then like, you know, get up from crouch, I think he could be at this ledge. And if he's at this ledge, I think that it just beats Stu'd's option right here. Yeah. Like there's what? Because what's Stu'd going to do? Because if he's at ledge, then like, how do you advance one frame? Do you know how to do that on YouTube?
It should be... Oh, goodness. I actually don't know how to advance one frame.
Well, so look, so it's like... Oh, shit. I'm trying to just like... 1, 2, or whatever. And then suddenly you can just double jump back air, you know?
Yeah.
Suddenly you can just drop down back air, and that just beats the entire fade back option. And if Stu'd double jumps right here, then it's like, okay, because now Stu'd's right up here, and you're at the ledge, standing. You can either take ledge again, or if he fades back, or you can... Luigi falling is good. Luigi sucks in the air.
Yeah.
I think that, like, by taking the ledge, you choke out a lot of, like, of Luigi's options. Because don't get me wrong, Luigi, you're right, Luigi can fade back, but, like, I think that this option Arsenal chose is better if Luigi's down here right now. Mm-hmm. But up here, like this high up, you can be at this ledge right now, and then, like, what's he going to do? Double jump, air dodge here? Like, you know, there's nothing... If you get to the ledge fast enough and Luigi's right up here, especially if he's, like, to the left of the ledge right here, I think that, like, you're in a way better position. If Luigi's right here, you know, that's obviously different, but even then, you can invincible ledge dash and then, like, up tilt or something, or dash in and just take stage like Justin did. But I'm nitpicking for, like, because even then, the reward you'd get is, like, a back air or an up air or something. Yeah. So I guess, honestly, I'm nitpicking a lot over a really small interaction.
Well, the things I do have to say, one, is that I think Arsenal's definitely respecting Studebaker more, and I think Arsenal's is the type of person who won't sleep on anyone. To the point where, especially Luigi, and him not giving up the fact that he could still possibly nair something like Rar or something like that. It's better at that low percent just to give him ledge. I mean, obviously it's not the best, but it's not the worst. So
no, I agree. I think that it's like, this is like, I think that it was like, well, I mean, whatever, that's Smash, right? You don't always do the optimal thing.
Yeah.
But the reason that I'm going over this is because doing this, now we have a better understanding of like, if Luigi's like 10,000 miles in the air and he DIs out and suddenly he's like way up here, you know, towards the top of the screen, and you're in center, if he fades out and tries to go for ledge, or if you notice that Luigi's just like, as soon as you combo him, because I guarantee you this is what Stude is thinking. Stude is thinking, uh-oh, I just got knocked into the air. I'm going to try and safely get to ledge.
Yeah.
Because that is what Luigi has to do, because Luigi sucks so much when he's high in the sky. If Luigi were up here in center, it'd be way worse for Studebaker than if it were right here. But a good way to abuse that would be to get to ledge first. And obviously, this didn't go badly for Justin. He gets another like 20% or something, goes for a really dumb up smash, and that's okay.
Yeah. You tried to do the, I don't want to call it the Umbreon. It's more of the apathy now, the run past shield, and then do particular option, set option.
Right. So, I think that Justin just kind of bread and butter, like back air, full hop back air from the ledge, dash attack. I do think that this is the biggest problem with Foxes in the matchup right here.
That's because I personally would jump cancel shine grab, but that's way.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you would.
Yeah, hell yeah, baby. But that's easier said than done. Instead
of sorry, hold on. I got a text from my coworker. Instead of shine grabbing, actually, I think you should just grab.
Yeah, that's true.
I almost think that like it'd just be better to just grab right here, because you get the shine, sure, but then they can like spot dodge out of it, you know?
Yeah. Why not?
But anyway,
JC double shine grab, dude. That's how you do it.
You're right. You're right.
That's the most.
But listen. So wait, here's my point though. Here's what I mean is like, so he gets the back air, the dash attack, and any Fox will tell you that this goes into up smash, but you can't. And Stude nairs, and he's safe when he nairs, even though he misses the up cancel.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's pretty safe. And so Justin wants to continue the punish with a normal, like every Fox does, but instead it just sets to neutral, because you can't, like... I think when Luigi's landing, if you can, like, make the Luigi fear your normals, which I think most Luigis fear your normals more than your grabs, because you don't get that much off of grab. But it kind of goes back to like what I was saying earlier, when it's just like you can't, you know, you want a big punish. Justin wants a big punish. Every Fox wants a big punish, so they go for the up smash, even though it's a terrible idea. You go for the down throw. Like, you go for the up throw. Honestly, up throw is probably better. But, like, even though you don't get much off of it, it's way better than resetting like this. Because even now it's like, okay, cool, you get a back air. And that hurts so bad, actually. I hate when that happens.
Oh, maybe that was an option I wasn't thinking, actually. Was
the fireball?
Yeah, the double jump
well,
fireball.
I mean, even still, though, like, if Luigi's above you still at the time that you get to the ledge, then it doesn't matter if Luigi double jumps anything. He can do whatever he wants, and it still won't beat you at the ledge.
That makes sense. I was just thinking, in that past scenario where he's giving space, double jump fireball is definitely a very common option between Luigi's.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And what a lot of the time Luigi's will do is, jumping back to the situation real quick, is they'll fade back. If you take ledge, they'll fade back even more. And then they'll double jump fireball you right here to try and force you off the ledge. And I think that the like better option, I think that the response to that would just be to like double jump at the ledge. Like seriously, like just drop down, jump, and retake ledge, because they have so much lag after doing fireball. You can even see here he like does the fireball and like barely gets the ledge.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like you double jump. Like if Fox jumped over that fireball, I think there's a strong chance that he gets the ledge first anyway.
Forward smash. Huh?
See, and here's I think like, but at the end of the day, you have to respect Luigi. You know, at least like somewhat.
I mean,
so
this is
okay.
One of the reasons why I think he gave space is one in like the back of his mind, especially with Luigi's having a lot of horizontal options, because a lot of them you like to go side B, double jump, wave land on the stage, fireball. What else? I don't know. Just there are a lot of burst movements and things that you definitely have to be very reactionary towards, and it's harder to risk that, especially at higher percents. But just not giving Studebaker the credit. I'm definitely giving him the credit, I think.
Oh, no, sure. So, like, no, listen, I'm not saying any of this is, like, Stude's nuts.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to imply with any of this that Stude is doing bad options or the wrong options, or even that Justin's doing bad options or the wrong options, but rather, I'm watching this and I'm just trying to familiarize myself with all these situations, familiarize us, and say, okay, well, what would we do? Why is all of this happening? You know, right here, this back air, Stude's getting hit with this back air because he down B'd like really far away from Justin after he like rolled away and they got like a really nuts reset, but he was a little plus, right? Fox is actionable right now. Stude's right here, so he wants to get it, and if you don't run away fast enough, then you get hit by it, and so that's why I think Stude went for it. At the end of the day, Justin responded properly, kicks him, he rolls off because he wants to go to the ledge. But here's the thing.
I still personally don't agree with that tornado, just because it is PS2 and he was under platform. But that's just my 2 cents. Because that...
Well, yes, I agree. I mean, you're not wrong. I don't know how much it would have mattered, though. Because, like, well, think of it this way. So, like... Let's say that Arsenal's is up here right now on this platform, and he's like about to punish, right? Mm-hmm. What does he punish with?
I mean, the thing is that he has better positioning. That's the punish in itself. And
we'll see, but Justin gets better position and 13% right now, you know, and like, I guess he could have just back aired him off stage to the right, which you know is better than this, but it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, no, you're right. You're right. Yeah, it would have been better if Justin went to the platform. In which case, then that tornado would have been bad.
So when it comes to Luigi, especially, and a lot of burst movement characters, to be completely honest with you, the argument that they're going to be holding center stage a majority of the time is very hard to reason with. The factor being, especially with a character like Luigi, with their wave dash, with down B, which is what? Tornado, because they're investing so hard in that burst movement to gain position, usually they'll throw themselves off and then be off to the sides. So a character that doesn't have as much burst movement, aka like Fox, Marth, Wario, they're most likely going to be holding center stage. And just if they're gonna throw themselves into the corner, then that's a minor reason why the character isn't that great.
Right, no, you're right. If they try to do anything in center, like 90% of the time it takes them out of center. That said, like, to compensate, they get really fucking good normals and really good combos. Regardless, though, jumping back to, like, this situation over here, where Justin gets this back air, he runs... And look at this. He wave dashes forward and doesn't get there in time. And you know what? I almost wonder if he were to just dash forward, keep going, shine right here, wave dash back, would he have gone to the ledge first? Because that matters so much. I can't emphasize enough how much getting to the ledge before Luigi matters.
He doesn't even have to go for like shine, turn around, wave dash back. He can just go for turn around, wave dash back.
Just a RAR, yeah.
And then he would have reached the ledge. The thing is that he runs forward, goes for the wave dash forward. That's just hesitation. or just
well, it's just habit.
Himself in position. So
well, it's habit. Like, I don't think it's a super conscious wave dash. I think that's just like, you know, oh, I'm in run. Like, oh, this is just what you do when you've been in run for a long time.
Yeah.
But either way, you know, that's just a little thing that I think something very good that like players can start doing against Luigi is start recognizing when they can take Luigi, like take the ledge from Luigi. Because when you can, this situation's so different if Fox is at the ledge. That's a shine spike. That's it. Luigi's dead if Fox gets that first. At 90%, absolutely. Or because he gets this shine, Luigi fireballs. So like Fox is at the ledge right now. And so Luigi's out of hit stun like right here, right? Or out of his end lag for the fireball. And Fox is still in invincibility for like another second or something.
Yeah.
I think that like that's like an easy shine or an easy back air, an easy like something. And at 80%, like that's really good for Fox because then Luigi like is forced to burn his jump, or he dies, or both, right? Like but instead, we're at, you know, okay, he back airs him off stage, it's good, but then he doesn't take. I mean, I get why he didn't take ledge this time because he's like scared because of, you know, he doesn't want to just like get beamed out of it.
Yeah.
And Stude, now that he's on the ledge, is like, he's taking care of this so much nicer. You know, he's just trying to like play safe. He's trying to like, oh, and then he does that reverse forward air. What a nuts arsenals! It's crazy. Justin really wanted him to die right there. That was really bizarre. But see, look, like you'll see that like
Luigi has to die at 97 off the top with up smash.
Oh, yeah, sure, no. But I mean, like, so reverse fair, Luigi, same situation. Except this time, Luigi's, like, way more likely to get to the ledge, right? And right here, and this is, like, you know, just a little awkward thing. This is just, like, I think this matchup is just awkward for Fox players. Like, you remember that up smash on shield earlier? And then, like, right before the tornado? Like, he hasn't taken ledge twice when, like, taking ledge would have been, like, stock ending, potentially. And now, he's about to try and up smash Luigi. And then after he up smashes, he's like, wait a second, now I'm super negative, and I'm going to hold shield with the Luigi above me, you know? Yeah. It's just like, and this is awkward. This is just crazy. And then he's like, okay, I'm going to up smash out of shield, but, like, Luigi...
There's a reason why I can see him up smashing out of shield there, and that's because...
Oh, no, if Luigi fades in, right?
Fades in with Nair or anything.
I mean, a fade in with Nair would be horrendous right now. That'd be like the worst option Stude has, honestly. Yeah. But a fade in, if Stude fades in right now, no matter what aerial he used, no matter what he does right here, it's like... Actually, maybe an up air. He might be able to land safely with Nair or Dare with an up air here, but... It makes sense why he went for the up smash, but at the same time, this is like one of those like situations where it's like, you know, let's look at the Fox mindset. He's like, shit, I whiffed. Oh shit, maybe I can hit him. Oh shit. Now it just repeats the situation, and then like they both full hop, and because they're both scared.
Yeah.
The reason they full hopped is because they were both scared of each other.
That was smart to
unless, or you know what? Or even if Stude wasn't scared, like Stude, you know, I think he nared there on reaction to Fox jumping, not because he planned to.
Yeah.
Or he could, but you know, he could have fallen there to like, you know, be safe. But like, it's little things like that, right? This situation, I think that we just saw, like, really encompasses the matchup where it just feels really awkward to do anything as Fox. Because you want to up smash out of shield, and sometimes it works, but realistically, like, the Luigi would have had to been pretty bad if they to fade in there. Like, that fade in is so unsafe.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Sorry, Mojo's crazy. I have a Genesis stream on, and Mojo's got the nuttiest techs of all time. Mojo. Anyway, it's just awkward, and I think understanding like what matters, because if he didn't do that first up smash, right, that very first up smash after he got the reverse forward air, like right here, this whole situation is so different. So it's like, you know, it seems like, okay, he whiffed one up smash. It seems like that doesn't matter, but it led, and then even then, at the end of it, Justin didn't take any damage, and Stu got knocked off stage again. So it worked out for Justin for sure. But I think that like that kind of like uncertainty and inconsistency is what makes this matchup so weird and difficult for Fox players. All that, and also like I don't think it's a bad matchup, that bad for Luigi anyway.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely a doable matchup.
Why is Mojo playing Tai again? I just think it's awkward that Mojo and Tai are like, because they played at Low Tier City, and then I think they played at Clutch City, but I could be wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, Tai is about to kill him.
Yeah.
It looks like. But anyway, and look, now that he takes the ledge, and then he's. Oh, Justin. Oh, Justin. But see, look. But did you see how good it was? Look how good of a situation he was in just now. Oh, shit. Look at this. Oh, he can shine. Oh, you should have just waited and shined him. That shine is death. That shine is instant death. But, you know, it's just like, oh, good shine. Good. Wow, that shine was crazy, actually.
That positioning was good, too. But he's getting impatient, one, because he doesn't want to risk the...
He doesn't want to die.
Yeah, he doesn't want to risk the getting up B janked. One, that's one of the big reasons why he got out of Bigger Belt. Is because he played against a Luigi, and he got up B'd, and then it took his double jump at 0, and he died.
I get that. I totally do. But like, that's like also silly, you know?
Yeah.
It's like that's like dying from the way I see it. Dying to things like that. It's easy to think of them as random, but they're not random, you know? And it's like if you wave dash off stage, or you miss up your wave dash to ledge and then you die, right? It's like that, where it's just like you can not do that. You just have to practice and like, you know, familiarize with stuff. Like it's still in your power. I understand why Justin didn't take ledge, because it is horrifying being on ledge when Luigi is next to you. But like you have to remember that you are in a state of advantage.
Yeah.
And if you play it right, Luigi just dies most of the time.
Mojo's messing up his punishes.
So, and then he like goes for this up air, and it's like, no, Justin.
Yeah.
Justin, no.
That's a
but see, like
risky aerial to go for.
Well, and see, you know what? It's like, well, because here's the thing, right? Like Luigi's tornado is the ultimate, like, it looks like it's gonna end right here, and then it just boop pops right here. But if it ended here, Justin hits that, and then he takes the stock, right? Like, it's just uncertainty, right? Okay, he called Luigi's position out improperly. Now Justin's winning this game. We're only a minute into this game, and Justin's winning by a lot. Like he has literally half the percent. But it's like, what I think matters is that like Stu should have died 3 times now. You know?
Yeah, 3 or 4.
And it's unfortunate that like the reason that, you know, Justin's now, okay, he's being tech chased, and it's like, okay, this could be Justin's stock right here.
Yeah.
I guess he was trying to get him off stage, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, and that was hilarious. So he gets, okay, not a great punish from Stude. Honestly, actually, I would have liked to see like, well, yeah, rising nair, honestly, probably
rising up air, something like that.
Yeah. Goes for the forward tilt, you know, Justin short hops over it, which is kind of typical. Like, you know, he like misses his punish, right? He like gets that, and he's like, shoot, I really want to continue this punish. So he gets the wave land, and he tries, but he's too negative to be able to do that. They're doing that. Justin goes down and crouch cancels, and Stude is fancy feet over here. So like, watch Stude's movement. He does 3 wave dashes and like 2 dash dances just to like for this space. And I think that, so don't get me wrong, there's definitely benefits for that kind of movement, right? But at that point, it's like, this is like almost read-based movement.
Yeah.
So he misses, he loses position, and so he wave dashes away to stay safe. That was like a defensive wave dash back, and now he's like, okay, dashes forward, wave dashes back again because Justin runs forward, and then he wave dashes forward, presumably to try and like approach Justin. But I feel like, and this is the problem with like burst movement characters, and this is the problem with like Luigi, right? This is where like, this is what I'm saying when like, while Luigi is in his wave dash, that's once he starts his wave dash, that is like the, that's where you're primed to strike. Because look at this, like, he wave dashes 3 times, and he just awkward. Like, look at that. He was just
yeah.
Like, and it didn't have to be a forward smash. He could have nared at him. He could have drilled. He could have ran in and up smashed. Right. At the end of the day, this is just really close. And if you wave dash in, you don't get to do anything until you're right in front of Fox. And if Fox presses a button, you die.
Yeah. Well, this is.
I say die, but. Yeah. Luigi.
This is one of the things that I wanted to talk about because he gave up. I mean, we talked about like burst movement, giving up position, and stuff like that. Because I think Stude's playstyle is incredibly reactionary, but also when talking about Justin holding stage, because he is Fox and he is at a lower percent, there was no need for him to not force the initiative by running up and holding down. So it causes this reaction within Stude just to, I don't know, process. And the fact that he's playing, it obviously seems like he's trying to bait out the threat range from Fox. Hence why, if we go back before the forward smash, if you could do that, please.
Sure.
So yeah, so immediately gives up position. Yeah, trying to
process, Fox crouch.
Waiting for, this is baiting out the obvious threat range of what, run up, nair, shine.
Yep. And then he tries to go in. No, you're right. And I do think it was a reaction. But that's why I also think that like him wave dashing 3 times right there is so, like, that's bad.
Yeah.
You know what? If you want to play reactionary, and this is something that like...
You stand still and you pivot like I do against you.
Shut up. But like, no, seriously, like this wave dash makes sense. Then, but like, look at this, like Justin's this far away. Look at this distance.
This is a prime time for Studebaker to go back in. And
okay, sure, maybe. I mean, right, but if Justin jumps again, or if Justin, like, again, this is just neutral, right? This is not a good situation for anything.
Yes,
but you know what's a bad situation for though? Justin.
What happens right after this?
Well, Justin naring in right now is a bad position because Justin's threat range is right here.
Yeah.
Right. Justin is too far away to hurt Stude. But look at this. Stude does this dash forward, sees him run in, and then immediately wave dashes back.
Yeah.
Which I think the biggest problem right here was that Stude wave dashed back instead of dashing back. Or even
wave dash forward.
Wave dashing in place.
Really? You think,
well, no, I mean,
so
listen.
Listen.
It's like you said, right? Stude's playing reactionary. You can force situations all you want, but at the end of the day, every situation you force, you have the chance to lose as well.
Yeah.
When Fox nairs in, that's forcing a situation, but Fox can still die by nairing in, right?
Yeah.
Like, just as a general like rule, like, I'm almost, and you're right, it's because, I'm a more patient Fox, but I'm almost always, I think it's better to just safely hold position than it is to, just blindly force a situation. Because, like, right here, this isn't great for Stude. What is Stude going to do? If Justin full hops, what does Stude do?
Yeah.
But if Justin were to turn around and up tilt, which he does have time to do, what does Stude do, right? Like, because this will beat, like, a lot of Stude's approaches. And yes, you're right. Justin could screw up and Stude could win the situation. But, like, I think it's bad neutral to just say, oh, Stude is in range, so he should approach. He should approach and try to take position back. I think that's, like, there's no nuance to that,
Yeah.
Because you got to remember that, like, Stude would not be playing position by doing that. Stude has to recognize that he's in a bad position, just like Justin recognized that he is in a pretty decent one, and he can crouch cancel stuff. So that said, I don't know what he's trying to crouch cancel.
Yeah,
I feel like he'd just get busted out.
Yeah, so that's the reason why I wanted to say that he could take initiative, is because he is at 75%. But that's just me I don't know, brain deading the situation, just because I don't know. I think it's very bold for people to play as if they're at a lower percent when they're not. I think it usually throws a lot of people off in certain means, because I play with Birdman, Deku's, and RJ, and they
well, you're right.
Sometimes they, or a good chunk of the time, they play as if it doesn't matter.
Right. No, you're right, and that makes a lot of sense. But you have to remember that you can't. Let's see, like right here, Stude can't play as if Fox is about to run in and crouch, right? I do think I agree with you that if he dash in and like down air, I think that, I mean, obviously that would have won. That probably would have taken the stock, actually.
Yeah.
Or rather, it would have sent Justin to the ledge. But right here, here's the thing. He does this dash forward, realizes that he doesn't want to be colliding with Fox, wave dashes back, and so he does this wave dash back. I think that he should have just dashed back instead of wave dashing back. I really do. Because now he's just in this weird position where, like, Fox is already here. He's set up, you know? Fox has this space. Fox is not like Fox is not ending a nair right here. You know, it's not like he can whiff punish Fox right now. Mm-hmm. And so he goes for a bad approach. And you can't do a bad approach that close with a wave dash as Luigi against Fox. You know, again, it's just one of those things where, like, I'm even going to slow it down even more. He goes for that wave dash back, which I think makes a lot of sense, because you don't know if Fox is going to, like, try to reset right here, or if he's just going to go and nair in. Mm-hmm. Does the dash forward, which is like here, I think a wave dash down. I think just holding down and stopping running, like literally, like right here, you can stop. Because, like, what? You're still, if Fox nairs right now, he's going to land right here. Mm-hmm. And even if he could land right here, I still think that you have time to stop and shield it. Yeah. Or, you know, I think that, like, from here, you can jump, you can, like, dare and, like, dare forward air. You can, or dare, like, you know, wave land forward, or go to the platform and, like, voodoo dash or something, right? There's, like, I think that, you know, but that's neutral, right? Luigi has a ton of options right here. He chooses to do the wave dash back again, and now Justin's here. Like, now Justin's here. Justin didn't commit to anything. Yeah. If Justin had naired in, even if Justin naired in and landed, like, right around here, Stude is too far away to punish it, you know? Mm-hmm. The only thing that this beats is if Justin overshoots a nair, but he could have beaten that, like, right here. You know, he could have beaten an overshot nair right here. But not only that, the wave dash takes time. Yeah. The wave dash takes time. Let's look at where they are at the beginning of the wave dash versus where the end. And this is, like, I think this is, like, one of the most unsung things about Smash in general, is how much time. I think that, like, that's how much time a wave dash takes. 13 frames is a real. Because look at this. So he's about to wave dash, like, right here. He's about to wave dash. Look where Fox is now. He's not actionable. He's actionable, like, right now, and Fox is already, like, here. You know? Yeah. Like, from the time it took him to be actionable from that wave dash, Fox covered this much space, and that's a lot of time. Especially, imagine now, and now it makes, with that in context of this is the amount of space Fox can cover in the time it takes for you to wave dash. This wave dash forward, Luigi starts here. Luigi isn't actionable until right here. And Fox can, with this in mind, Fox can theoretically cover this much space while Luigi is still in his wave dash animation. Yeah. You know? Like, do you see why it's unsafe to do that forward right here? Because you cannot do anything. Your threat range, it's weird because with Luigi, your threat range starts right here.
Yeah.
Once you start this animation, your threat range, you are not threatening right here anymore.
Yeah.
All of this space, you can't do shit. You can do things from here onward.
Mm-hmm.
And Fox just happens to have a hitbox. If this is where you're actionable,
yeah.
Fox just happens to kick you in the face right there, right?
Very smart position.
Wave dashing too much is a problem that a lot of people have, and me especially. This is maybe my biggest issue. Is one of my biggest issues that I wave dash too much.
Yeah.
But not only that, but with Luigi and like Mewtwo and
very
you know,
heavy investment wave dashing characters.
Yes, like it's just so much more difficult. You can't wave dash unnecessarily, and I think Stu knows that. Look at that face. I think he knows what he did was stupid, and he got forward smashed, and that's what happened. And Justin, no, it doesn't. It does. Are you kidding? That's Luigi. Justin's like shit. He like lasers and nares. He's like, haha, he's dead. And then he's like, wait a second, no, he's not. I think it's good that Justin kind of waits to go to ledge. He like waits till he's kind of close. Gets that back. Oh, he could have made that though. Oh wait. Oh, see, and this is another uncertain situation that I think Fox definitely can kill like Luigi in this situation.
Yeah.
But you don't because you're scared and because you're not sure. But as soon as Luigi does this double jump, and I think Fury would have done this. I think Fury is the kind of Fox to do this. But like, and even though he's not even at the ledge yet, he knows he's about to be because he started the wave dash. But as soon as you see this double jump, you know that you can back air out here.
Yeah.
And there's nothing he can do because you'll be invincible. You know, you can hold the invincibility long enough to get out there. But he plays it safe and goes for that back air, right?
Mm-hmm. So there's still something you can do about this situation, though. Even missing this back air.
Oh no, you're right. I agree.
You can stand still and then go for down smash.
You're right. Which Stude can. You know, it's a mix-up though, right? Because Stude can sweet spot.
Yeah, that's true.
Stude can drift forward a little bit more and get the sweet spot. Down smash. Here's the thing, but this becomes like a 50-50, where like Fox right here, Fox can full hop back air, kind of like, or rather, Fox can go for the down smash, which what Stude does beats. Stude's recovery right here will beat a down smash. Because Luigi's sweet spot range, he can like be out of range of the down smash.
Yeah.
But if Fox wave dashes back to the ledge, that beats this, right? And it actually beats both. So what I think Stude wanted to do was he did not want to give Fox the opportunity to like get back to ledge. I don't think that would have clipped Fox if Justin like wave dash back to ledge.
Yeah.
I don't think that would have hit. But that's like I think what Stude wants. Like I think he was trying to protect the ledge from the wave dash back. Because even a back air right now, I don't know if that would have killed.
Yeah.
Like that would have been like a weak hit back air. I don't think that would have worked. Does that super safe? Oh, Luigi's. Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
Rising.
What? He's dead. Is he dead? Oh, he's dead. And now Fox dies. What a world we live in.
There's no way that kills.
No, you're right. It doesn't kill, but now what a shitty fucking situation this turned into. Again, it's been a minute and 10 seconds. Stude should have died 5 times now. And not to discredit Justin, because Justin's, I would guess that he's way better at this matchup than I am. But like, and this is all of his decisions make sense, like why he did it. But you can't have that uncertainty against Luigi. When you get an advantage, you have to. Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on. 1 sec. Shit. Jesus. Wait me 1 second. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine, dude. Let's go and watch some Genesis. See what's up.
Hey, I'm on call with Boom right now. Hello. Yeah, I have a 2 GB and I have 2 GB.
On the gas, but we're gonna have a quick ad for you guys, and we'll be right back.
Right with the ad too. What a kick. That's so nutty that it's sponsored by Nintendo. I think, one, it's arguably worse because of UCF, but I mean, it's just one of those things that people have to deal with, to be honest with you. This is sick. No motorcycles.
Yes. Yeah, which
to
one do you
slay the
want?
beast once and for all, it will be my great pleasure.
It's only 2 GB. It's not very good.
One day, Princess, I must leave him to face my fate with Ruta.
This is sick.
No monster stands a chance when fighting me, the almighty Garuda.
Sometimes I forget myself and get lost in the past.
Right, yeah, actually, yes. So sorry, kid. No good. Just let me know if you need it or not. Okay, just let me know. Okay. Sorry, my roommate needed SD card, and I only have gigabyte SD cards per PM. But anyway.
No worries, my guy.
Again, in this matchup, you need to push every single advantage you ever get as Fox, because Luigi can kill you so easily that if Luigi's off stage, you need to exploit that as hard as possible. If you're on the ledge, you need to exploit that as hard as possible.
Yeah.
And all of these situations are Justin playing safe, but like they're overly safe, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't do that against another Fox because you're not as scared. You don't need to be, imagine if Justin like left ledge early like that against Foxes, you know? That'd be like, you'd look at that and you'd say, that was a little too safe. Like, yeah, okay, you didn't want to get hit, but what were you really afraid of? And it makes sense that like, okay, you're a little bit more afraid of Luigi, but at the same time, it's like, you have to, you have to be like assertive enough to just like push your advantage.
Yeah.
Because that's why this has lasted so long. Justin could have killed him for the first time when Justin was at like 40 or 50%. And suddenly this game is like really close and they're in neutral. And Justin just did the... Okay, I guess he got shined from it. I guess Luigi can't really do anything about that actually, so...
A lot of characters actually can't.
And now they're in this awkward position where neither have the advantage. Well, neither of them have the advantage, and Justin's the one who's scared right now, because Stude's probably going to survive this snare. Look at this. Dude, look at that smile. Look at that stupid smile on Stude's face, because he knows. He knows that the only way he's going to die is a raw hard back air or a raw smash attack. And look at Justin. Justin knows. Shit. Oh, never mind. Stude sucks. What, Stude?
Yeah,
back air.
Just grab leg.
No. I mean, oh no. That was a wave dash. Oh yeah. He should have wave dashed here. Well, this right here
is the direct back.
Was
yeah.
Oh, actually, you know what? I actually kind of respect what Justin did here. Thinking about it, because look at this. Stude, he gets hit by the Nair. And then does Stude, here's the thing, I don't think Stude, I don't think he double jumps. Does he?
Yeah, he does. He has to double jump for the fireball.
Oh, no he doesn't? Oh, right. But, oh, okay, so I guess you're right. He double jumps for the fireball. I'm stupid.
Boom.
Does the fireball... Real talk, I don't even think he should have done that. I think he should have drifted back and shined him.
Go back.
I think that right
there,
here, or even waiting, because Justin's invincible for like another second or whatever, right? How much invincibility did Justin have?
So this is a problem because you have to see the invincibility, because if not, he was just gonna get clipped by that fireball because it bounces.
And so I think it's good. What Justin's doing really well is he's waiting to take the ledge because he knows that he invincibility. I think that's around. I mean, you could have made it a little closer, but like whatever. So it's like 31, you know, or 30, 39, let's say, and a half.
How many frames of invincibility you get?
You get like 2 seconds, I believe. I believe it's just Project M Pledge invincibility. How much do you get? 30 frames on intangibility. Wait, really? That's crazy. That's nothing.
Yeah, that's like nothing.
I could have sworn it was a full second, or at least I thought it was 2 seconds. Fuck.
Bam.
That's
over.
But even still, but you know what? He still could have done it. That's the thing. Like, I stand by. I still think that he could have done it. Look at this. You just go, bop. You drop down right here. If he's holding back, he's like right here. You shine him, and then he's dead.
Yeah.
But this, I think was a blunder from Justin. So like, look at this, because he goes. Here's the thing: when you choose to do your back air, you're like right here. You either jump up like this, or you jump up. Right, you jump up like this, right? Like obviously those are your two options. Luigi's burned his jump. This is all Luigi has. I don't know why Justin went out like this time.
Yeah.
Because what is he trying to hit? Stude's down B is like way too slow.
Yeah. Well,
because he could have landed. Justin could have landed right here, you know. Yeah. And now.
That face is so funny.
And then they're both stupid, which is really funny.
Then wave dash back. Wave back dash. Or wave dash back.
Yeah. Actually, I wonder, let me see. I'm trying to see how, well, I get why he didn't, though. I don't know, actually. That's really close, because he's actionable right now, and if Stude starts his up B right now, I think it can clip Justin. Yeah, actually, I don't think he had time.
Yeah, he definitely.
I don't think he had time. I disagree. Look at that, because look how long. Because remember, it takes 13 frames from right here. Here's his jump squat.
Yes,
like,
and he's already in the air. So
right.
That's the wave dash back.
So he's like right here.
Yeah.
If he were wave dashing, he's like right here.
Fast
and
forward.
right here, he's like,
he already grabbed it.
That's so close. No, I don't know
it.
if I agree with you. Even still, even if he did, I totally respect his decision not to, because Stude could have probably, like, oh my god, that's like
smile, dude. Stude's smile is so like grimy.
I don't know if it's grimy, but like, especially because like, I don't know, dude. Look at that. I really don't think that. I get why Justin didn't. And then he jumps and he gets the. Justin's scared. He's just scared. That's it. He's just scared. He wants the push off shine, and then he dies. Hey, look at
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. But look at this. It's been a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Okay, too early from Stude.
Back air? No.
The tournament winner, and Stude is just chilling.
That's a wave dash forward. Yeah. He shielded because he was expecting the wave dash forward tilt, but
you're right.
He was very smart.
Well, I mean, like, no, I mean, yeah, no, Stude's playing patient.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, because look, here's like the reason why Stude did all that, right? Is like, let's look at where Fox lands from this tournament winner. So, Fox lands right here. Fox ends his dash animation around here.
Yeah.
Shockingly, it's a little bit further than that is where Justin says, wait a second, I'm in my run animation, I'm gonna shield. And so Stude realizes this, chills, shields just in case of the overshoot in air, and just decides to kick him. And it's one of those things, where like, it's one of those things where like, this works for Stude because Fox, he shielded and Fox just went in, right? That was an unsafe approach from Arsenals.
What a long stock.
Exactly.
We spent an hour and 15 minutes on this stock alone.
Has it been an hour and 15 minutes? Well, see, but this is what I do.
Yeah. No, I
bot analyze.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of information that we gleaned.
I completely agree.
And then, does that kill? I don't think it does.
No, it doesn't.
Oh my god.
Barely. It was like barely. Smart.
Don't do it forward. Oh, he did it forward. Oh my god, it worked.
That doesn't kill.
Stude sucks. And Stude, look at that. Stude's having a blast. He's like, haha, we're both at 140 plus. But here, look, Stude. He's like going back to the ledge.
Yeah.
But then Justin, and see, and it makes a lot of sense why Justin did it this time, because Stude was facing away from him, so you knew he wasn't going to grab ledge. And that's it. Yep.
God damn it.
But look, Justin could have had 100 less %, right?
Arguably could have had the best lead of his life.
Like, it's just rough. You know, you have to be sure of yourself against Ouija.
Yeah.
Goes to ledge, makes sense, and he's gonna die right here. I tell you right now, Justin's about to just fucking die. Oh.
Ooh, rising
Oh.
I was expecting Nair. That up air doesn't kill though. Nair would have.
Well, Nair is a lot less safe. Remember that whenever you throw out an attack, the reason you throw out an attack is like just as much based on how safe it is versus like.
Ooh, that sucks.
Well, that's the SDI.
Yeah.
No, whatever. So no, this was bad from Justin.
Yeah.
Justin deserved it. Drill against a character in the air almost never works.
Yeah.
Fun fact, like I don't know if you knew that, but like this is like not even amazing SDI from Stude. This is just drill in the air sucks.
See it.
But like, you know,
Oh, yeah.
that's normal though. Like I think Stude might have just held out.
Yeah,
I genuinely
that
believe
may
that might be
SDI
the case.
more than SDI itself.
Yeah, and that's what happens, right? Like that tournament winner, that tournament winner Dare was just not that great. I'm just gonna be honest. Because like,
I mean, what would have been better option?
A ledge dash.
Ledge dash.
Ledge dash is almost always your best option. At the end of the day, it's hard to argue with invincibility. I mean, yes, don't get me wrong. You can get things from other recoveries, but like, it's either you tournament winner because because you can like kind of reversal it sometimes, or you ledge dash. And if he ledge dashes, he's here right now. If he ledge dashed, he's like already right here, and he's like able to up smash. Like, if he ledge dashed, he would have just killed him. He would have just fucking killed him if he jumped like this. Granted, I'm sure that jump was a reaction. But like, ledge dash is definitely what you want because you can shield out of it. You can roll out of it. Ledge dash roll. If you're that scared, like ledge dash roll, and that'll do it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, don't drop it again, Stude.
He dropped
He's
it again.
gonna. Oh no, he didn't. It was very close to dropping it again, though. That's gonna kill. Yep. Off the top.
So funny.
What a world.
188.
All right, man. I am gonna stop here. We did 2 stocks or 1 stock. The first stock of each player, 2 minutes of analysis.
An hour and 20 minutes.
So listen, but like, so important things that we learned. Take the ledge, even if it feels like you can't. Even if it feels like you can't, like it's so important that you take the ledge.
Yeah, especially in those micro situations, because those weren't like heavily macro. It was just like, I don't know. With
No, you're right.
the amount
Like
of spacing, it wasn't as clear cut to take the ledge in those
It's-
situations.
Very important to be able to instantly judge whether or not you can get to the ledge before.
Yeah.
That is just an important thing to know. Because when you do, and then when you do, don't abuse it. Abuse it super hard. Like, because you can just... Because Luigi just can do nothing, almost, after that. Don't be scared of Luigi when he's off stage. Even though, like, yes, he can reveal you from off stage. Like, don't be scared of it. Just be smart about it, you know? Well, that's the thing. It's not about being scared. It's about being smart, right?
Yeah.
past that, like, Luigi can't be too close when he wave dashes.
Yeah.
And I think Justin had the right idea with his spacing for the most part. A lot of Justin's spacing was like, you know, kind of trying to stick like right around here, out of range of Luigi's aerials. But if Luigi wave dashes in, then Luigi gets, you know, fucking shit on.
Yeah.
And then all Luigi can do is like dash in to do something, which is not the best. So, yeah.
Did you enjoy this VOD review?
I did. Or wait, is there someone else?
What do you know?
Is anyone watching?
No, no one watching.
Good.
No, I'm curious. Would you want to do this more often?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, I learned something from watching this.
I mean, I learned something from watching this as well.
Good. That's what matters.
Yeah. Alright, sick.
Alrighty, man. I'll see you later.
Yeah, I'll see you. I would love to do this again. Don't know if
Absolutely.